So one thing is about, everybody knows the DI Server Plus. It's coming late this year. And I mean, I have been in development team for so many years, so I'm also very excited for such things. Because in the past, when you develop web applications, it's always about a DI API, maybe sometimes DI server. But as you know, that we never enable multiple thread in the API. It's always single thread, it's a single apartment thread in a common object. The reason why we do it, even we enable, first of all, enable multiple thread will be fairly difficult because, so you know, all of our architectures and C++ stuff, and this is the one reason. And the other reason is about the database. So we have many locks. So even if you enable the multiple thread, you will be locked. So multiple users are adding a transaction at the same time, so you will be locked. So it does not have so much benefit in terms of multiple thread. But with empowered by HANA, so we kind of open the doors and open the necessity to create such a multiple transaction, multiple thread capability in the server-side component. And that's the plan for DI server, and we're working very hard on this already. Yeah, the development teams. And in terms of Extreme Map, we'll continue to invest in terms of Extreme Map framework. There are a couple of things to do. One thing is the lifecycle management. You have you have an Extreme Map, how you can make this, how you can mix all of these two things all together with one installation, with one click to deploy your add-ons into B1, and everything is there. You can see it in the business one. You can look at the things in browser as well as you see it in mobile. Such kind of things are also coming in the couple of months. And another things which I think Computech already showed yesterday is about we have pervasive analysis. Then you can also embed the pervasive analysis into our add-on forms and whatever you want to put. So at the moment we are not supporting such things yet, but it's coming. Yeah. And in terms of the performance improvement, yeah, that's a very big topic that we already have been working on it for quite a long time. So starting from 8.8.2 versions, we are continuing improving and leveraging HANA's as we showed in the keynote. There are a couple of improvements were already made. For example, if you are in a high concurrency mode, we can add 500,000 sales order in one day. So if you are experienced with B1, this is not possible for SQL Server at the moment. And in terms of a long document, so if document is exceeding 200 lines, it takes 3 seconds in our lab testing.
Which is quite a change from SQL. I would say so.
So SQL is also our partners, but yeah, and and of course, so we look at all of our objects at the moment, pick up the very necessity ones which we would like to continue to look into the areas to improve. For example, order, quotations, we have BP items, and now we are working also on invoice and deliveries in the 9.0 versions. So I would say it's quite exciting.
And also the scalability of the system, right?
Exactly. As we show in the keynotes, that we kind of are reaching more users limit than we used to.
Yeah. Because we are using this parallelism, and then there is a. We don't, if I understood correctly, we don't hit a wall at the moment, but we keep on being linear, and then the more we add users to the system keep on reacting in the same way. Did I say it correctly, or I don't know, maybe you want to say it more precisely?
Yeah. So because it's so SAP even so at the moment B1 has its own sweet spot, and so we have different products in different areas. For me, personally from development group, I would like to make B1 able to handle as much user as possible.
Yeah.
But technically,
okay. I mean, I'm not talking about now position and stuff like that. I'm just saying that we are able now to serve much bigger customers than we were able to do before.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
the system is more resilient to the increase of user, to the amount, and so on. Yeah. I think.
Yeah. So as we showed, 500,000 records in one day. So sales order. Yeah, it's amazing.
But I was thinking also the dimension of users, right? I mean, many users insisting on the system remain. The response.
Yeah, there's one KPI so we tested in our internal labs. 100 concurrent users, and adding sales order can be complete. There are 100 concurrent users that adding sales order at the same time, but in this case, a single transaction can be handled in 2 to 3 seconds. So, which is reaction. So when you click the button, 1, 2, 3, get it done.
Even if other people are working.
Exactly. Yeah.
What is the impact of that from your point of view, from a sales point of view? Is there anyone that...
Yeah, we have potential customers and existing customers that need that right now. We have customers where we didn't go with the deal because we wouldn't be sure that Business One and an MS SQL could actually handle this scale, millions of items, millions of business partners and such, but also existing customers growing to quite a big databases, 200, 300 gigabytes of databases. And okay, if we didn't have HANA, they would need to move to another system. Hopefully a SAP system, of course, but still they would need to do a lot of work, and they need. But with HANA, they would essentially be able to stay on Business One, because Business One's sweet spot is going up. They can still have the small customers, but we can actually say yes to more customers, saying yes, this product can scale with you even more than we see already today. So that's what we see.
Okay, and so from what I'm seeing, from what you're saying, Lee, there's a lot of investment on extreme application and this sort of stuff. My personal view is that the landscape of solutions that we will be seeing in the next months coming from partners will be much more diverse and exciting than what we see now, because really we are opening up completely a new platform. Lee said very rightfully, we maintain the IAPI, we maintain the investment on the IAPI. We understand that the IAPI is important for you and for us, because we have 38,000 customers running on it. So we are not definitely getting rid of the IAPI, but we are opening a new platform. So I would like to hear from Yatsi. I mean, how do you, Yatsi is spending